All right. What is up, everybody? Hello. Hey, Debbie. How's it going, guys? Hey, Patrick. All right, so great, man. We're up, we are going, and I've got a video here that I want to watch. It's only 2 minutes long, but it's freaking hilarious. So we'll give people a couple of seconds to get in here, and then we'll you died at this title. Nick, what's up, buddy? Missed you, bro. What's up? So you know, you gotta love white privilege, right, guys? Gotta love white privilege. You know, there's something about white privilege when somebody takes it and tries to use it as a trump card. That instant karma smack in their face just makes you feel so good. It'll last you a whole day. It's like a warm cup of coffee. You know, it'll just give you that boost you need in the morning. And I got that for you, man. I'm going to bring it to you right now. Look at this little gem we found. Watch this.
This is just into CNN. Another sentencing in the January 6th Capitol riot. A Texas real estate agent who had previously tweeted that she was definitely not in jail is now going to jail.
Jennifer Ryan has been sentenced to 60 days behind bars, marking the harshest punishment handed down to any rioter who pleaded guilty to a misdemeanor offense. Let's go to CNN's Whitney Wild now. So, did she have anything to say when she was leaving the courthouse?
Well, she spoke a little. She and her attorney told reporters that the judge punished her as a warning to other people. However, they also say she is remorseful, she is regretful. She's going to jail, so you could assume so. Ryan pleaded guilty in August to illegally demonstrating inside the Capitol building that day. Prosecutors said Ryan pushed a self-serving narrative of the day and that she, quote, did nothing. She said she did nothing wrong. She says she did not know that the protest was violent. The judge said, even if your own conduct was peaceful, you still bear at least some degree of responsibility. Judge Christopher Cooper said that Ryan was a cheerleader and noted that she celebrated the riot. The judge also said, quote, I don't think you could have missed the fact that this was no peaceful protest. Here is what Jen Ryan told reporters after that hearing.
I think that that is a travesty. I think that everybody should be able to tweet without being persecuted and treated like crap. So it's, you know, watch what you tweet, because if you tweet, you can go to jail. I regret.
Hey, you're not going to jail because you tweeted. You're going to jail because you broke the law. You took part in an insurrection. Okay? The fact that you got on Twitter and you said that you were blonde haired, you had a good job, and you were white, and you weren't going to go to jail just makes this sweet. It does. That's not the reason the judge put you in jail. You know, the fact you got a fat fucking mouth isn't why you're going to go sit in jail for 60 days. It's because you broke the law. It's because you listened to Donald Trump. You did what he told you to do. You broke the law, and now you're going to pay for it while Donald Trump gets to sit outside, sit on his fucking gold toilet taking shits, laughing at your lame ass. He doesn't give a fuck about you. Where is Donald Trump today defending this? He's got a platform. He's got a podium. Where the fuck's Donald Trump at? You better listen really hard for that voice of him defending these people that are literally giving up their freedom for him. And he's mum.
Ever tweeting, but, you know, it's a free country, and I'm allowed to say, you know, it's free speech.
It is free speech, and you are allowed to say. You know, your problem is you're conflating your tweet with your physical actions of what you did. And what you did was you took part in January 6th riot. Okay? That's what you're going to jail for. You know, you can try to spin the narrative like a top all you want. But as soon as all the bullshit flies off the top, All that's left is you broke the law and you're going to fucking jail for it. And we couldn't be happier for it because none of us would have done what you fucking did on the premise that you did it on. You know, Donald Trump doesn't ask anyone in my audience to jump, and they don't ask him how high. None of them. And I'm proud of you guys for that. I know none of you guys would have found yourselves in this kind of a situation. I'm proud of y'all for that.
What she told reporters after that hearing indicates that she really
wait till you see the tweet, guys. Are they not going to show it?
Believes it was the tweet that landed her in jail, although she does say she's remorseful. She does say she's regretful. She also says that she's cooperating.
What kind of reporting is this from CNN to not show the actual tweet? Huh?
With the government, the attorney admitted that she met with the House Select Committee, Victor and Allison.
Dude, why didn't they show the actual tweet in this article? That's weird. Huh. That was
experiments
weird.
That combine unknown.
That was weird. Okay. Nothing else going on in the news to report on, unless you guys got anything. They literally, it's the same news articles from yesterday, man. Believe that. Hey, Xena, what's up? It would be because I'm fucked. He probably didn't even see that before the hearing. They showed it in the very beginning. Oh, did they show the tweet? Good, 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 good. You know, I saw it. I was just thought that I was seeing the memory of what I had already seen in the past. Good, they showed it. Oh, yeah, that's right. And it showed that she said blonde-haired white woman. She's not going to jail. Is anyone else having problems seeing the chat on their TV? Why is that? What do you mean? What's it look like? Why can't you see the chat? You mean this chat right here? It looks good on my TV. It's got a red background. So you guys, today we've got Savage Joy Marie Mann coming in at 4 o'clock today to celebrate 420 with us, to talk about the first time she ever used cannabis, which was just 3 weeks ago. It should be a good interview. She's one of the greatest activists of our time, actually. And she does a lot. And if that's something that you're interested in learning more about, come to the show today around 4 o'clock. Nope. No characters at all. Oh, no chat at all. No chat at all. You don't see this chat here on the screen, bro? I'm kind of confused. We had a Keith extravaganza extraction last night. That was amazing, getting those 2 jars to Keith. But I am not really interested in smoking that stuff. Not during the day. Boy, oh boy, I slept good last night, man. I got knocked the fuck out. And after I had that Keith, I usually don't do this. I ate. Oh, man, I ate a dinner and I had a bowl of cereal. I had, what did I eat for dinner? I had tuna fish on potato chips. I was so high. Chat looks a little blurred. Really? Did not connect to chat in any channel. I still don't understand what you mean, man. Everybody's chatting. Let me see what my output is here. 400, that's fine. I don't understand why you guys are seeing blurry shit. It looks so clear to me, and I'm not dropping frames, and I'm outputting at 400 bitrate, man, at 1280 by 720, man. Is it clear for anybody else? Can you guys see the chat? Hey, Josh. Clear as fuck. Thank you. Clear on Facebook. Okay. Debbie, thank you. Josh. I'm in the middle of Williamsburg Woods, too. Yeah, well, there you go. I guess you guys might have crappy internet connections, and you might want to, number one, make sure you don't have any other apps running on in the background taking up your bandwidth. Number two, make sure no one else is using your bandwidth. Number three, make sure if you have any other devices in the house that might be plugged into your router, you turn those off. Number four, make sure you're close to your router. Number five, if you're using cell phone, make sure you're near a window or a place where you're actually getting good cell phone connection. Number six, if you're on Wi-Fi, switch to cell phone. Number seven, if you're on cell phone, switch to Wi-Fi on your smart TV. Started last night. I don't know, bro. I don't know why. It's in and out of focus. Yeah, if it's in and out of focus, I mean, not for me. It sounds like it's for you, Xena, because it sounds like you got a bad connection where you are. It sounds like you're on limited bandwidth. I mean, I understand, you know. I'm not putting out that much information, so you guys should be able to. I put out a lot less bandwidth than most podcasters do. Guaranteed. You know, 400 kilobytes is like almost as small as you can get away with. I mean, I could go all the way down to 200, but that's like fucking all blocky. Man, that was that Keef Bowl from last night. No, thank you. Let's fucking empty this shit out. Dude, that shit fucked me up. I ain't doing that again. Unless it's at night and I need to go to sleep. Dude, I was so fucking stoned on last night's show. I mean, stoned. If that's what you're looking for, man, I got the stuff. The Keef. I've got all my boxes out. All my deliveries are in the mail. Today's Friday, so my mom should be getting her oil today. I could call her and ask her. I see the left-hand chats, but I can't connect to the chat on my TV. Yeah, I get you. Maybe reboot the TV, A-Dub? Because it's a freaking computer, bro. It sounds like it just needs a reboot. You know? I wonder if it's a setting on your TV that turns that on and off. That doesn't sound like you should be getting a full video image. Right? The chat is part of the video? No. No, the chat's not part of the video, is it? It's off to the side of the video. So... yeah, it sounds like a computer glitch. Hey, James McGill, what's up? Okay, so I guess I'm on that, oh, I've got all these other ones. Plant 4, Plant 5. I don't even fuck with these. Plant 5. It smells amazing, man. Never happened before. Oh yeah, try rebooting it, bro. I bet that fixes it. Hey, brother. You know me, I'm just doing this all the time. When there's a glitch on an operating system, like these new computerized TVs have, reboot, bro. The first thing I'm going to do is reboot that motherfucker. And make sure when you reboot, you come right back to my show. to test it out. I listen to you, not read the chat anyway. Oh, Zena, I love you. Thank you, honey. It's sweet of you to say. She's a nay gal. I love it. Okay, so, she's trendy as fuck. I am going to smoke plant number 5 and let you know what I think about it. What do you think about that? I saw Bitcoin was down today, but my crypto was up because of all my other altcoins. They also said that Bitcoin has reached a bottom of 61.5, guys. You realize what that means? Uptown girl, we're going up. Elevator going up. Nobody can figure out right now how long this is going to last. And I'm debating whether or not to pull any profits at all. Because I just know it's dead money once you pull it out of crypto. It's dead money that I don't need. So, no idea what's going to happen. It's a big mystery. It's kind of exciting, kind of fun, kind of dangerous, risky. But it's exciting, man. And if you're following along, or you want to play along, I could steer you in the right direction for sure. And I try to talk to as many people about this every day as I can. But if you find yourself lost and kind of confused about the whole thing, but you're really interested in it, let me know. And if there's any questions that I can answer to make it easier for you, the more people we get into crypto, the stronger it is, man. I don't care if you're getting just a tiny little bit or you're going to tell your rich uncle about it. It's all good, and the more the better. So keep those questions at hand if you have something, something's bothering you or whatever. I've got questions myself, I'm always looking for answers. I love it when people come in here that know more about this shit than me. As long as they don't try to, talk shit to my audience or me, it goes a long way. All right, no law regarding cannabis. Cannabis is just for all. Cheers, everybody. Billy! Just in time for a smoke. Oh, that shit gets you high instantly. Plant number 5. Oh my god. Those two smoke rings just had sex with each other. Right on camera. Dude, you're right, James. I'm just going to block you. I'm blocking you from my live stream. Right, you're right. It is going to piss me off and you're blocked. Have a nice fuck off, motherfucker. I understand, listen, that for some of you, sports is the only joy that you get in your lives. And if that's what you need in your lives to feel happy, great. But just like if you come in and you preach religion, you come in here, you use words that are disparaging to the cannabis movement, or you come in here and you fucking start talking sports, I will block your lame ass. I don't give a fuck. It's all off limits. All of these flights of fancy that make you dumb, it's literally explains so much to me when somebody like him comes in here and says he's a sports fan. And says, I know it's going to piss you off, but blah, 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 blah. Hey, dude, you're right. It is going to piss me off, and you get to not participate in my show anymore, so have a nice fuck off. What a fucking little narcissistic cunt bitch. And yeah, James, I'm talking to you. You know, take that shit elsewhere, bro. We don't want to hear about it in here. I don't give a fuck. You know, and nobody else wants to fucking hear about it either. And you just proved to everybody in this goddamn chat not only how stupid you are, but how indoctrinated you are by stupid shit that doesn't even matter in your life. And how important things that don't matter in your life mean to you because your life doesn't seem to matter too much to yourself. So, wow, some dude throws a fucking round object to another dude who catches it, and that gives you fucking joy? Hilarious. Not even worth fucking talking about. Let's move on. It's just, you know, every day, when you come into my show every day and you always have something negative to give to my audience, and you do it, you know, on as a side at me, and you did. Oh, this is probably going to piss you off. Yeah, you're right. It's going to piss me off. Are you happy now, you fucking cunt? Good. Have a nice cunt off. All right? Have a nice cunt off, cunter fucker. I like cunter fucker. Yeah. You're a cunter fucker. That's my new one. Or I'm just going to shorten that to cunt fuck. You fucking cunt fuck. Oh, that's ringing and reverberating in my brain. Cunt fuck. Hashtag cunt fuck. Who's the first person to hashtag my new... No, we don't use tard. Who's the first person to hashtag my new curse word, cunt fuck? That's mine. I just made it up. Cunt fuck. Who's going to hashtag that one for me? I'd like to see capital C and a capital F. I like to stick my nose up in the air when I pontificate. Mike Miranda, Cannabis Advocates Rock. Hashtag cunt fuck. Mike Miranda got it. Thank you, buddy. Let's go to the packed concert of a shit band and then not only talk about sports, let's talk about a dead sport where you eat dick-shaped foods that take 30 minutes off your life. Was sick of that guy, cunt fucker. Oh, dude, I was sick of him a long time ago. But out of the goodness of my heart, I let him stick around. And, you know, when he becomes, or anybody, becomes subversive in my chat, which he was obviously doing, and exercising his ignorance over what I pontificate on here, just proving to me that he not only, okay, oh, great, you do listen to what I say. Great. You just don't have the balls to act on what I say. You can't turn away from sports. You can't turn away from religion. You can't turn away from your words like marijuana, weed, you know, dope, pot, and reefer. Hey, man, fine. I'm going to turn away from you. That's all. I'm going to turn you off like a fucking black and white TV set that was stuck on a fucking UHF channel number fucking 32, which didn't even have a broadcast on it. Flip. That's what I can do. You know, you come in here and you can talk all your smack and, you know, say all your stupid fucking comments and let me really see your ass and show your ass to the rest of my audience. And I'll just click. You like that? That's my cable guy impersonation. Click. Sandy, I'm having an excellent day. Thank you very much. Man, sometimes I wonder if some of you guys, I mean the audience members that I really like, if some of you guys leave when I'm engaging with some of the other audience members that you might not like as much. I wonder that, you know. I don't know. I don't know if you guys actually do that. I hope you don't. I really hope you don't, you know, punish me because you don't like somebody I'm talking to. Like I said, we all need to learn how to talk to each other and get along. But at the same time, you know, he was just trying to be a douchebag. He didn't have to say any of that shit on my live stream. Right? He didn't have to mention it. He could have been like, yeah, Nate didn't like that shit. I'm not going to bring it up. No, I'm going to be a dick. And not only am I going to be a dick, but I'm going to say that I'm going to be a dick. Just to show everybody how brave I am. That would be cunt fuckery. If I can make you laugh. Hey, Callie. Haven't had a chance to watch. Oh, trimming? That's cool. Right on. I would think that while you're sitting there trimming, you could have my show on. Though. Isn't that kind of weird? I mean, what's your preferred method of entertainment while trimming? You don't want to have a trendy show going while you're trimming? That's the weirdest thing I think I've ever heard anybody say. He was being such a dick. Reese FX. Hey, Reese. Haven't seen you in a while. Hey, you guys want to become famous? It says how to become famous right here. Cuntastic, says Aaron Miller. Wings Mag says, want to become famous by followers and viewers on bigfollows.com. That's bigfollows.com. Everybody big follows. That's what I'm going to do tonight. Well, I like that better. I like if you're going to trim cannabis, you might as well have my show on in the background. You know? How's your Bitcoin? Bitcoin, you want me to tell you how my Bitcoin is? I don't like to talk about my Bitcoin. God, I wish I could do this smoothly. And I do not like to talk about the Bitcoin when we are... I could just do this. I could just do this. I do not like to talk about the Bitcoin when we are discussing other things. I do not discuss the Bitcoin. Oh, you want to hear about my Bitcoin? All right, I'll just tell you this. I'm just going to tell you this about my Bitcoin. But we're not going to talk about crypto just yet, all right? We're going to move on to something else. But I will tell you where my Bitcoin is. Portfolio. From Pirate of the Caribbean. Thank you. Z Bitcoin. Okay, I bought in Bitcoin at 52.7 and it's at 60,900 right now. There you go. So that's my average buy-in on Bitcoin, and that's where it is right now. That's how my Bitcoin's doing. How's yours doing? How's y'all's Bitcoin doing, man? Everybody's Bitcoin should be doing pretty good by about right now. And if you diversified into altcoins, then those are definitely rocking right now. Let's smoke to that. It's good to have money and help your friends out when they need it, huh? No law regarding cannabis. Cannabis isn't tis for all. Cheers, everybody. Right on, Reese. Since I started buying Bitcoin in February, I don't know what the low was from February. I don't know if it went down to 30. I don't think it did. But man, every time, it's so funny. Every time I ever try to purchase it, I never have money when it goes down. When I want to buy it, when the price is low, I'm always out of money. You know? Project, 4 years project on your expert advisor, which trades the forex markets. What do you mean you finished your 4-year project? My cat wants me to feed him, or he wants me to walk him to his bowl so I can see that he's got food. I'm sure you've got food still, Harles, right? Did you finish it all? Why don't you just lay down and go to sleep? Yeah, do that. Lay down and go to sleep. Yeah. Yeah, that's what you want to do. That's what you want to do. Yeah. Dude, I feel like I've been live for a really long time. We've only been live for a half hour. Huh. Huh. Dude, I feel like getting really high. What about y'all? You guys want to get really high? I also... Okay, Amazon's killing other store sites. I can't even find it cheaper on Wish anymore, eBay either. Man, I tried to do a search for this guy, JJ something, on YouTube. Dude, he's been scrubbed from fucking YouTube, bro. This guy. I couldn't fucking believe it. This guy, he's in a wheelchair. He's on Fox News. He's a right wing. He's a severe right wing. Look, you guys want to hear a right winger? This guy's a supporter of Kyle Rittenhouse. He's a supporter of Ashley Babbitt. And he's a regular on Fox News. Yeah, you guys know Kyle Rittenhouse is the guy that shot and killed a couple people in the street, brought his AR-15 to a fucking protest, and shot and killed 2 people, right? He's on trial right now for fucking murder. Ashley Babbitt went into the Capitol, and when they were bashing through a fucking door where Senate members were, she scaled the fucking door with a backpack on her back in front of a guard that had his gun drawn, pointed right in her direction, and he fucking shot and killed her. That's who Ashley Babbitt is. And let me tell you, she got exactly what she was asking for. You know, anybody that got hurt or killed in that motherfucker that went there with bad intent got exactly what they were asking for. They signed up for it. You know, he calls her a hero. But isn't it weird that when you type in his exact name into a YouTube search in YouTube, that not a single video from like Fox News pops up with him talking? JJ. It's not J-A-Y. It's the letter J, and it's not ... It's just JJ, capital J, and then his fucking name. And I can't think of his last name. It's a weird last name. He's in a wheelchair. He's got mutton chops. He's got like sideburns, I think. And he's got like really black hair that he obviously colors. And he's got a really weird looking nose with like a ball on the end of it. And you generally won't know that he's in a wheelchair. When they show him on the news, he's generally just sitting behind a desk and you can't tell he's sitting in a wheelchair. Does anybody know who I'm talking about? This guy's name? JJ something. I just think it's weird that I did a search on... Let me see if it comes up on YouTube again. Wait, was I... JJ... He didn't fucking come up. Fox News. Motherfucker doesn't come up, dude. I didn't put his last name. I just put JJ Fox News. You would just think he'd come up. Anyway. I saw him on Twitter. Somebody was tweeting him. And he's real. I mean, he's about as disgusting as a right-winger can get. You guys realize if you support Kyle Rittenhouse and Ashley Babbitt, and you are a spokesperson on Fox News, I mean, I understand Tim Pool is an Ashley Babbitt, Kyle Rittenhouse fan. You know, he supports the entire right-wing narrative. But he's not on Fox News. I mean, he's a podcaster. Ben Shapiro, same thing. He's a fucking podcaster. How can you support somebody bringing an AR-15 to a protest? Are you guys watching all of these court cases that are going on right now? It's freaking crazy. There's so much shit going on. You know, you got the Kyle Rittenhouse thing, and you've got the murder of that man, I believe it was in Georgia, by the father and the son in the pickup truck, that he was jogging down the street and they shot him with rifles. You guys know about that. I think the guy's name was Aubrey. I want to say like Aubrey Almond or something like that. These trials are going on right now. They're doing the opening statements. I mean, it's live right now. You know? Oh, isn't that funny that we can't find this guy JJ dude from Fox News? He has been he hired a company, I believe, to erase everything from searches. I mean, I'm sure they couldn't bring the videos down with him in them. But if you search, his name does not pop up, and I can't think of his fucking last name. Ahmaud Arbery. Thank you, Dave. Thank you. Kyle Rittenhouse trial. Do you think they will convict the guy in Kenosha? The guy. Tell me what Kenosha is. No, not Reddick. His name's not Reddick. No, he's got a weird fucking last name, man. No. I might be able to find him on Twitter. It may have been on my I may have searched his name right here. At J. No, man, it doesn't come up here at JJ. Dude, I don't know why it doesn't come up there. Maybe I was searching it on my computer. I gotta just I'll find the guy's name. I'll find it somewhere, man. I always do. I'm good at this shit. Okay. No, okay. It's not going to show me anymore. Okay, I'll get it. Let me go to my... Maybe I liked it. I found it. I'm so good. JJ Pezzavento. JJ Pezzavento. RDRHWKE is his at. Oh. Maybe he just uses this guy's picture? How many tweets? Yeah. Oh. I think this is just an account using that guy's picture. That's not that guy's name, I bet. Is his name not... Maybe his name's not JJ Pezzavento. But here's a picture of the guy. Just so maybe you guys will recognize the guy. Maybe it is that other JJ dude. I don't know. Tell me if you guys know who this dude is right here. That's why I can't find him. because I obviously have his name wrong. This guy right here. My bad. Now it all makes sense. Now it makes total sense why I couldn't find the guy's name on YouTube. Because that's not his name. That guy's name is not JJ Pesavento. The guy, JJ Pesavento, is a dude that's using his picture on Twitter to tweet. And he's got thousands of fucking followers, but I bet you this guy's got more. This guy's got more followers, I bet, than 50,000. And he's probably not a supporter of Kyle Rittenhouse and Ashley Babbitt. Boom, my bad. How funny is that? Because I didn't know this guy's name. Isn't that funny? They're just using his picture. I just recognized him. I was like, oh, is that dude? Didn't that dude have a blue check? Wait, hold on. I think he had a fucking blue check. No, he didn't. No. Okay, my bad. This guy, I'm sure this guy's a fucking blue check. Nobody knows who this dude is. Okay, I'll get him off the screen. I'm an idiot. I'll get it off the screen. That's funny, though. Weird. Kyle Rittenhouse, bro. We're talking about, yeah, we're talking about Kyle Rittenhouse. Is that Kenosha? I was born Christian and I don't hang up stupid fucking Christmas lights. That's funny, Billy. So somebody named Jacob Wall, Jacob A. Wall, which is funny, A. Wall, Jacob A. Wall, W-O-H-L, on, like Mark Wahlberg, on Twitter says, I firmly believe that I don't know if I can say this I don't know if I can read this out loud on YouTube. I could show you the tweet. Let me show you the tweet. And because, you know, I can't even fucking show you the tweet. Because that account got taken down on Twitter for that tweet. Jew. And, you know, I'll go on. That's the word that I stopped at. And I'll go on in a second, after I say a couple more words. In America, should decorate their home with, you know, those kinds of lights. I'm going to have to use different words that people put on their houses a certain kind of year that blink on and off. And then this person goes on to say, it's called assimilation. And then they go on to say, America is a Christian country. And somebody responded to that. And listen. I don't agree with that sentiment. Okay? Is that racist? It's anti-Semitic. It's discriminatory. So that fits my bill for racism if it's discriminatory against a group of people. Oh, and it is. You know, it's like telling people from Asia that they're not allowed to come here and that unless they fly, you know, an American flag in the front yard. I mean, yeah, that maybe they're going to become an American, but they have to fly an American flag in their front yard. They have to. That's not free. That's not freedom, right? It's not freedom of expression. That's someone telling you what you have to express, right? This person is trying to force a group of people that we already discussed, Jews, right, to do something that they're not going to do. They're not going to want to do. I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that sentiment. But also, you know what else? I do agree with this person's right to put that garbage on Twitter. But listen to what happened. Somebody's response to that was, this is how it starts. Never, ever let it take root again. And I said, free speech? And then rolled my eyes. So, do you guys get it? I'm defending that garbage post. Is it racist? Not by definition. Is it anti-Semitic? I believe it is. Are you allowed to say anti-Semitic things on Twitter? I think you should be allowed to do that if, for instance, you're going to criticize Israel. And there's a lot of people who say if you criticize Israel, then you're being anti-Semitic. That's not true. Where do you draw the line? Well, you shouldn't be drawing any freaking lines there. But you know what happened? They went ahead, and I wouldn't have found this out unless I actually tried to track it down myself. And I did. And let me show you what happened. At Jacob A. Wall, right? That's who did that garbage post. Like I said, I don't agree with it. Okay, WOHL. And when you click on it, you click on his name, this is what comes up. And you guys are going to love this, because this is exactly what I'm talking about. Now remember, I don't agree with the sentiment. It's disgusting. It's despicable. It's anti-Semitic. It's borderline racist. It's definitely discriminatory. At the same time, where do you draw the fucking line, man? Where do you draw the line? There you go. So, this morning, this account was up. And because people didn't agree with what that person said, I don't agree with it either. I think it's fucking stupid. They reported him, and Twitter agreed and took it down. Hello? Tax debt.
To have a tax professional join us on the line now, press 2. It's no longer required. Your call is...
Hello?
Yes, hello, good afternoon. This is Jason with Tax Relief Center. How you doing?
Go fuck yourself! How are you doing? Stub my toe. That's what I say when I stub my toe. I hope he had me on fucking speakerphone. He probably had one of those. You know, if you're working out of the home, I think you'd be doing it like that. But I thought it was a call center, actually. I thought those were just people talking in the background. From the network to the gun manufacturers, the clothes they wear to the everything in the world, basically. Look up BlackRock Holdings. They literally own Coke and Pepsi. Aaron Miller. BlackRock. Aaron Miller. Thank you. So my point is this, guys. Look, we can continue to play this game. And granted, it was a borderline case. Okay? My personal feelings were, and the fact that my mother and my father and my sister and my entire family, they still consider themselves Jews, right? I took offense to it. But that's a biased stance. I understand. Even though I took offense to it, I don't want to see this person have their account suspended because they said something stupid that people disagree with. You know, maybe, just maybe, they were doing it to inspire conversation. Maybe they don't really believe that. You know, maybe. But now, we can't talk to them to even fucking find out to have a discussion about it because because Jack, artificial intelligence promoter, Dorsey, thinks that this person shouldn't have a voice any longer. Listen, you want to suspend the tweet. You want to force them to take the tweet down. Fine. Do that. Don't suspend the account, man. Don't take people's voices away. This is just the worst, and it's only going to get worse, guys. AI is kicking in a big way. You guys should really be concerned about this, and you guys should really get the word out to as many people as you know that this is going on. I mean, if you feel like social media is important to you, if you feel like you being able to express yourself on Twitter and actually get through to somebody, think about that, man. What did that mean to Steve Running when he sent a tweet to a famous rock star that he'd been listening to his whole life, and they fucking liked his tweet? You know, I'll tell you how it made me feel. And for someone like Jack Dorsey to just be able to take that away from you, or Mark Zuckerberg to just take it away from you, take that opportunity away from other people. Hey, man, say you want to leave a nice comment for Snoop Dogg, and he likes your fucking comment, man. It'll change your life. Something like that can change your life, man. And they want to take that sort of thing away. You just want to talk to your friends. You just want to have a conversation. Okay, so you said that people should hang Christmas lights on their house. That they should be made to hang Christmas lights on their house. My question is this: what about Christians who don't want to hang Christmas lights under their house? They don't have to? Only force the Jews to do it? This would be a great conversation to have. But because of Jack Dorsey, you know, and YouTube algorithms making me feel like I can't discuss this right now, I feel like I can't discuss this right now. Oh, it was on speaker? Oh, cool. Cool. It actually had a number. Jacob AWOL went AWOL. He may have started a new account. Jacob AWOL 4. No. How do I like your tweet, dude? It's great, Billy. So that's about that, guys, over there on the Twitter sphere. I'll click on the YouTubes and see if anybody put up an important video for us to take note of. Oh, yes, there is one. It says January 6th attendee who said she was definitely not going to jail gets jail. But we already covered that, and it was awesome. Ooh, Orange Pill Podcast is live right now. They're so groovy and trippy. Is someone remote controlling your computer? Rob Braxman Tech. I love this guy. He's great. I watch him all the time. Rob Braxman Tech. Braxman. He's really good at privacy issues on the computer and on smartphones. He literally sells software that protects you. He'll sell you a phone.
Perfectly.
He'll sell you a phone that has all the shit.
You know, the
All the shit
what do
removed.
you call it, flock or herd?
All the
of
bullshit
lions
wear.
and stuff like that.
A pride.
A pride. Well, yeah, the female is with its pride. The female lioness is with its pride. But
They're
there's
so
no,
trippy.
like,
We
there
gotta
are, like,
watch
a
them
bunch
for a
of
little
little
bit.
kids
Billy,
hanging out.
you're gonna
Like,
love them.
there's
Orange
just
Pill.
One huge mane, and he controls everything, and that's his pride. And they don't share territory. There's clear boundaries.
They're on
to
this
their
Billy.
territory.
Yeah.
They're
And
actually.
the same thing
Billy.
with money. Like,
Billy.
I used to believe.
Where's my
like,
video critic, Billy? They're actually superimposed on this really big background, and they're really small. It's funny. I had to zoom in on them.
at the time, I think.
Well, and politically speaking, people think that there are different political systems. And one major school proposes private property, and the other major school proposes community property,
Yes.
right? And we talk about socialism / communism versus capitalism / Austrian economics. And so this debate's been going on for a while. Friedrich Hayek, of course, in the Austrian school, said, to your point, that the only time we'll ever have good money that's separate from the state is if it sneaks up, it sneaks into existence, and the state is tricked. I think he actually uses the word tricked into not believing that it exists. And it seemed at the time to be a fantasy and an impossibility. Like, how could you sneak good money into the system and the state not notice? And yet Bitcoin did exactly that, to your point. So going forward, though, to say that, okay, Bitcoin is going to be the only money.
I wonder how
there's
many.
only one can be the money. There's only one king. That's
288
true, but
viewers.
It also looks like there's only going to be one political system. It's going to be based on private property. So the problem with socialism and communism and all these other types of community-oriented economic models is that they're going to be de-energized, right? Because as hyper-Bitcoinization takes over,
I agree.
two things happen. And we see this already in Venezuela. Venezuela's energy use is going up, and its carbon footprint is going down. And that
Aaron says
seemed,
commies.
6 months ago, to be an oxymoron, because everyone was saying, "Oh my God,
To be
Bitcoin's
was the
boiling
Christmas
the
lights
ocean."
themselves. Nobody uses them anymore.
No, Bitcoin
Or you would know
will
that.
take more than half of the energy of the world. It's a 51% attack on the global energy
Trying to be
supply.
Mickey Rourke.
But carbon footprint's going to drop 50, 60, 70% because Bitcoin will use things like volcano energy, geothermal energy, renewable energy. Plus, it will defund. It'll defund the Pentagon. It'll defund the war machine. It'll defund communism, socialism, all the bureaucrats that are required to impose a top-down socialist political system. They'll be defunded.
Yeah, all my
Many of
money's
them
in
will just
crypto,
switch
bro. I'm
camps
not
and
worried about
become
my bank
Bitcoiners.
account anymore. I moved all
ones
the
that
money out of the
wanna
bank.
Stick around, they'll just wither away and be defunded. So it's not only
I'll
the
smoke to
rise of
that.
one-
I got less than
one
$2,000
money, but the
sitting in my
rise
bank
of
account,
one
bro.
One economic system, and the closest one, I guess, out there.
Think
right
about
now
that.
would be Austrian economics. So that looks like that's going to be the big winner.
Yeah, and they got waylaid by gold, and gold really failed.
I keep the
Basically,
bare minimum
gold
in my
failed.
bank account.
Since Bretton Woods. and a bit earlier. I mean, the fact that U.S. Treasuries kind of snuck up on gold, like the system didn't realize it for a while. Even the fact that Treasuries ever existed, that system, that the U.S. was able to build this huge empire based on Treasuries, it showed you that gold was weak. From that moment, it showed you that gold was actually weak, and it would not survive. And now you see, at the end of this dollar regime, you see the likes of J.P. Morgan, which is obviously, since the first days of the U.S. Treasury, U.S. dollar fiat system, very powerful, most powerful bank in America. And you see, Jamie Dimon and Max Kaiser have been dueling each other through headlines for, at least since 2012 about Bitcoin.
Right.
And now they come out, JP Morgan says Bitcoin is acting more like digital gold. Okay, they're conceding Max is right when he told them a decade ago. And that
no law regarding cannabis. Cannabis isn't
that
tis
is
for all.
acting
Cheers,
like digital
everybody.
gold now more than ever, and predicts $146,000.
I like when they're making
But
sense. They don't always make sense.
Again,
But now they are right now.
basically as soon
I'll smoke that.
as Bitcoin ever was convertible, like by the time it hit $1,000, it was all over for the dollar, really. Because if it hits 146,000, as even J.P. Morgan's conceding, it's going to hit 1.46 million, and then beyond. Like there will be no Bitcoin conversion rate available for U.S. dollar holders one day.
Right, hyper Bitcoinization. Everything's priced in Bitcoin. It's the unit of account. But another point is that for 10 years, up until maybe last year, so I should say for 8 years, a lot of people said, well, what if governments ban Bitcoin?
Yeah.
And about 3 or 4 years ago, I came out and I said, look, the more likely outcome is that governments will embrace Bitcoin, and then they'll start competing with each other to see who has the most Bitcoin. It'll be kind of game theory. Will find its way to the sovereign level. Hash wars. Global hash wars is
Morning, bees.
something I coined at the time. That was the first, I think,
Hey, buddy.
person to actually coin that phrase. And
Let's
so
get that
now,
color off
like
you.
in Florida, for example, you had the mayor of Miami said, I'm going to be paid in Bitcoin. And then now the mayor of Fort Lauderdale saying, no, I want to be paid in Bitcoin. Now the mayor of New York saying, no, I want to be paid in Bitcoin. So this idea that Bitcoin is going to be banned by the government is false, completely false. And what I said is going to happen is exactly what's happening. There's the game theory is kicking in. People are competitively, as Michael Saylor has said recently, he who has the most Bitcoin wins, right? So this is a mad scramble, to just get more Bitcoin. That means a couple of things. At the same time, because of the halvings that happen every 4 years, the supply coming out of the mining industry is constantly shrinking. The total supply is finite. So, the demand is going exponential and the supply is shrinking. So, we know very simply what happens to price. Price goes up. So that's the number go up technology built into the protocol. And that's true. So once we're at that point now. So there's very little. I mean, Paul Krugman, who's the New York Times, who's another one like Peter Schiff, or another one or Jamie Dimon. For 8 years he's been saying this is garbage. When Paul Krugman first bashed Bitcoin, it was at around 200 or less. Now that the mayor of New York has said they're going to start buying Bitcoin, he wrote something on Twitter saying like, oy vey, now we're all doomed. Right? No, you're doomed. You're doomed.
Right?
Yeah, you're doomed.
You're
And
doomed, motherfucker.
The thing is, like, that's again reflecting nature. The same thing happens in nature. The king, the alpha male is sitting up there. There are other males. They're beta. They're out at the edge of the territory, looking in, and the king doesn't mind. Right there, he's kind of looking at, keeping an eye, and saying, the hubris of him. He's like, yeah,
You hit your
right.
bong when I
I've seen
did?
100 of you come around trying to take my family, trying to take my land, and it's not going to happen. And then it eventually happens. The same thing happened with Jamie Dimon. He thought like past history meant that just because the U.S. dollar and Treasury and the Federal Reserve had been supreme since the early 1900s, that it would continue that way for the next 100 years. So, and he was king of that. He was the top of the pyramid of this fiat pyramid scheme.
Right, so what protects Bitcoin from being disintermediated by a quote new Bitcoin? And the answer to that is you can only discover absolute scarcity once. And that's what happened when Bitcoin protocol was dropped on January 3rd, 2009. And so that's what gives it protection from a rear guard attack. So you've got infinite upside, and you've got nothing, no competition, and nothing from the back attacking you. So that's a vector for gains, permanent capital gains, permanent upward movement in the asset price for 100 years or more.
Listen, guys. We will be live today at 4 o'clock with Joy, Savage Joy Marie Mann, the activist. She smoked cannabis for the first time. God, I wish I'd said this 10 minutes ago when there were twice as many people here. 3 weeks ago with Ron Placone in LA. She's coming on our show today to talk about it. It's going to be fun. So try to remember to be here, okay? Later today, 4 o'clock my time. That's in 7 hours, okay? There'll probably be a show in between now and then, but just so you guys know, catch that show with her, all right? It's going to be a lot of fun. Love y'all. Take care. Hope you had fun. Bye-bye now. Just going to check my chat number really quick. I lost half my audience. And it's Friday.